The question I have for you today is, should we recycle? Whether you think recycling affects everyone or not, recycling can make a huge difference. We can make the earth a better place. According to the Webster Dictionary, the definition of recycling is to reuse or make a substance available for reuse for biological activities through natural processes of biochemical degradation or modification. An example of this would be green plants recycling the residue of forest fires. Recycling involves processing used materials into new products in order to prevent waste. This reduces the consumption of fresh raw materials, energy use, air pollution, and water pollution. Recycling is also a key component of the modern waste management and is the third component of the reduce, reuse, and recycle hierarchy. So today I will discuss the benefits and the myths of recycling, the systems that are in place for your recyclables, and tell you what can be recycled. So let's start off with the benefits of recycling according to Pace Butler. The first one, financial income. Who doesn't need a little extra cash? There's a lot of things lying around your house that you don't need or you don't use any money anymore. You should make money off of it. We have cell phones, PDAs, ink cartridges. I can go on with a list. One cell phone could actually land you $50 in your pocket. The next one, recycling helps conserve limited resources. Throwing away one aluminum can versus recycling it is like pouring out 6 ounces of gasoline. Last year, Americans recycled enough aluminum cans to conserve the energy equivalent for more than 15 million barrels of oil. I can't even fathom 15 million barrels of oil. The next and most important one, recycling creates jobs. Incinerating 10,000 tons of waste creates 1 job. Landfilling 10,000 tons of waste creates 6 jobs. Recycling 10,000 tons of waste creates 36 jobs. That's 36 jobs we never had. Now that we looked at some of the benefits, let's take a look at some of the myths according to Harvard U. Recycling means more materials to collect. Same amount of waste is generated. The only thing that's different is we separate it into useful categories and be processed into useful goods. The next one, not recycling is cheaper than recycling. First, recycling should always be compared against disposal, since it still has to leave the site. Not recycling means paying for the disposal. I can keep going on and on about the myths and the benefits, but I'm pretty sure the bennies are going to outweigh the myths. So now let's move on to how easy it is to recycle and the systems that are in place to recycle. I'm only going to go over 2 of the collecting areas of recycling according to Wikipedia. First one is the drop-off center. Centers are usually centrally located. Either it's installed or a mobile collection station, and they're also the easiest type of collection to establish. You should take a drive sometime and see what people are really recycling. It's pretty interesting. The next one I want to go over is curbside collection. In a lot of cities, there are color-coded containers to separate your trash and your recyclables. The company just drives up, grabs your yellow trash can, and throws it away and takes it away for you. It's the most convenient for the person at the home. Now that we went over how recyclables are picked up, let's see what can be recycled. I have a couple of examples according to the state of Pennsylvania. The first one is glass. Glass is 100% recyclable. Making products from recycled glass uses less energy. Recycled glass is made into new beverage bottles, food jars, insulation, and construction materials. The next one is newspapers. Newspaper is the most recycled product in a home. Have you ever walked by a newsstand and seen how much paper is there? By recycling newspapers, you're saving landfill space. Most newspapers are being recycled or being put into paperboard, new newspapers, insulation, and animal bedding. The next one I want to talk about is aluminum. It is the most valuable, household recyclable. Aluminum cans are just recycling new aluminum cans. So basically you're helping conserve energy. To make sure an aluminum can is aluminum, just run a magnet around it. If it doesn't stick, it's aluminum. Easy as that. The next one I want to talk about is plastics. The plastic industry developed a coding system to help us identify what types of resin are in the packaging. Usually it's 1 through 7. The 2 types of plastic that are being recycled, are commonly recycled today, are soda bottles and milk jugs. So I ask this question again to you. Should we recycle? The answer is yes, we should. There are so many benefits and myths about recycling, from job creation to money in your pocket. Don't forget about how easy it is. You can you can arrange a pickup, or you can drop it off yourself. In our everyday lives, there are so many different things to recycle, from aluminum cans, plastic, paper, and most important one is glass. It's everyone's job to recycle. Without recycling, our earth and our health is at stake.